This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Just Charity today. Mark Philman is off today, hoping he'll be back tomorrow. But yes, it is Wednesday, April 13th. We are just days away from, of course, the Easter long weekend. A little longer for some than others. Some have the 3 days, some have 4 days. I know my kids are off all 4 days. We will be taking Friday, Good Friday, off. So that will be a nice long weekend, a nice holiday weekend. And speaking of, if you've been running around doing a little bit of extra preparation for this weekend, perhaps. I know we do. The Easter Bunny doesn't always cover all the bases when it comes to candy. You may have particular tastes. The top 10 Easter candies. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few moments. And yes, candy corn is on that list. There is an Easter candy corn, which is wonderful. Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice? If not, I don't like candy corn. So I am not surprised that there's candy corn, Easter candy. And I'm not thrilled about it either, but we'll talk about that coming up. First, though, was great to reconnect with Laura Hare. Got to know Laura a little bit when I was working with the Alzheimer's Society, their Shaken Not Stirred event. Laura is currently volunteering and the publicity director for the Quinte Curling Club. And we spoke with her this morning because coming up this weekend, it actually kicks off today, the mixed and senior mixed provincial championships. Kind of a big deal. 16 teams from around the province competing over the next 4 days. Yes, even over Easter to head on to nationals. So some great curling going to be going on here. And she joined us. She was great enough to join us just after 8 to tell us all the details.
Good day to be inside a curling rink.
Absolutely. And I'm sure you're getting very geared up for today's big event. Mixed and senior mixed provincial championships. They get underway today. They're on till Sunday. Explain to us what that is. What does a mixed and senior mixed championship look like?
So mixed is men and women on the same team. And one day, women will be the skips and the men will be supporting cast. But as it is now, all the skips are men. They have qualified from all across the province to come here. And the senior mix, this is the pinnacle of their achievement. There are no national competitions after this. But for the mixed teams, they are competing for the chance to be Canada's mixed champion, but that's not until November.
Wow.
But we're thrilled.
So you have teams coming from all over the province then?
Yes, we do.
Yes,
we do.
How many in total?
16, so 8 mixed and 8 senior mixed.
Wow. Now it gets underway. First game is at 1?
Yes, it is. The mixed start, and then the seniors arrive, and they have their game this afternoon. And then there's a game at 8:30 tonight. So once they get going, they don't stop.
I know I'm outside the world of curling, but it seems like curling has really gained a lot of popularity recently.
Well, Canadians are famous for having wonderful teams, so we're up there with the rest of the world. And the great thing about curling is how grassroots it is. You know, Brad Gushu started out as a kid playing in the under 18 and competing at the local, regional, provincial, national, international. So these teams could be going somewhere.
Now, it will be covered. Kojiko, your TV, is going to be broadcasting it, but people can come down and watch in person, can't they?
Yes, number one is to bring proof of vaccination.
Okay.
And if they want to stay for the whole day, we're saying $10. And if they just want to come and watch a particular game or games, $3 a game. And our volunteers are out there working hard. They have a canteen running so people can have a snack. They've got some luncheons, official luncheons for the teams, and an official dinner on Saturday night for the teams.
Where can people find the complete schedule of the weekend's events, Laura?
Visit our Quinte Curling Club website, and right at the very beginning, there's a place to click, and you get the whole program, who the teams are, when they're playing, all our sponsors, everything, yeah.
And thank you again to Laura Hare, Publicity Director for the Quinte Curling Center, among other duties within the community. But thank you for taking the time to speak with us today about this great event right in our own backyard, mixed and senior mixed provincial championships. Coming up this weekend, of course, we're all getting geared up for Easter. I know I am. I was out yesterday doing some last minute running around, we'll say, even though it was Tuesday. So it really doesn't feel that last minute. I still have some time. In fact, I may even go back to Dunini. That was one of my stops yesterday. Just picking up a few little extra Easter treats. The Easter Bunny has it covered pretty good, but I always like to have a little bit extra, just in little dishes around for those who may stop in. And quite often the Easter Bunny doesn't necessarily focus his treat giving on me. So I pick up a little something for myself, including chocolate covered almonds, which made the list of the most popular Easter treats to have in your Easter basket this weekend. They were actually number 9, just below, thankfully, or above, if you will, the candy corn, the Easter candy corn. It was at number 10, that darn candy corn. Also in the top 10, Peeps, of course, very popular this time of year especially. Sweet Tarts came in at number 7. Mini robin eggs, not a fan, but they were at number 6. The top 5 Easter candies to have this holiday. Starburst jelly beans, not the candy, but jelly beans. So Starburst flavored jelly beans you might want to check out. Russell Stover milk chocolate Easter bunny. Cannot go wrong with a chocolate Easter bunny, and can't have too many of them if I'm being honest. Cadbury mini eggs at number 3. At number 2, Reese's peanut butter eggs. And the number 1 Easter candy we all enjoy, or we all hope to find in our Easter basket. Any guesses as to what it is? It's a favorite of the Easter bunny if you go by the commercials as well. Cadbury cream eggs. Remember when you could only get them around Easter? Now you can get them all year round. So I'm surprised that they're still number 1. But Cadbury cream eggs, the number 1 Easter candy. So if you're planning on like myself, picking up a few extra treats, or you have a direct line to the Easter bunny, you might want to fill him in too, that the number 1 Easter candy to get are the Cadbury cream eggs. So keep that in mind. We'll talk about that and more Easter traditions and treats with Mark and Charity Mornings when we return 6 o'clock tomorrow, along with Galaxy of Games. Your chance, I believe we have a high-low, an Easter high-low. You could win with McDonald's at 7:15. And our fill-up 4-pack contest continues every weekday over the next couple of weeks because of gas prices as they are. You just need to take a breath. We are giving you the chance to win a $50 gas card on your drive home. All you need to do is listen for the first song played after the 7 o'clock news, 9 o'clock news, your noon news, and then the first song played after 4. They all have a common link. And if you guess correctly, that gas card you'll win with Emily Cannell at 4:30. So that contest continues as well. Be listening first thing tomorrow morning for your first song of the day, part of Mark and Charity Mornings. Thanks so much for listening. You can catch the Mark and Charity podcast every weekday just after 11 o'clock, about the length of your coffee break, wherever you find and listen to your favorite podcasts.